Even if you're living under a rock, there's a chance you have seen a sticker, picture, or video with these two characters in it. Legendary Nollywood actors Chinedu Ikedieze and Osita Iheme, popularly known as Aki and Pawpaw, don't need any introduction. Ever since their first movie came out in 2002, they were shot into the limelight and have starred in countless movies since, both together and on their own. Today we'll be going back to the origin, the start of it all, Aki and Ukwa. Aki and Ukwa, or Aki and Pawpaw, is a son and soon Nigerian movie directed by Amayo Uzo Phillips. So let's get into it. As you can already tell, these boys are nuisances. Their teacher tries to chase them and she falls down while they laugh throughout. It's not really that funny, but whatever. Then they go home, pretending to cry. They tell their father they were beaten in school.
Which one is Miss Koi Koi?
Our class teacher, Miss Gladys.
What? Is she mad?
Maybe.
Hey!
That joke made me laugh audibly. I saw the counter of jokes that made me laugh now. Immediately, one of them proceeds to flog their father. Funny. Their father then ties a rope around them like animals, taking them to their teacher's house to complain. How did you know the teacher's house? Anyway, after she comes out of her house, their father immediately folds and starts blaming his sons instead, saying they were flawed because of their stubbornness. He's probably right, but he didn't know that. They're interested to end their lives. It's at this point that we start learning their names. This is Aki. This is Pawpaw. Their father is Mbakwe, and their teacher is Miss Gladys. Another thing I want to talk about is the audio mixing of this film. It is loud, abrasive, and annoying, and it probably has a slight effect as to why I'm not finding most of these jokes funny. They trip him on the rope he tied them on, and they escape. As Miss Gladys tries to help him up, he attempts to harass her. I'm getting tired of this movie. Aki and Pawpaw steal some pears and make it look like it's their father who stole them, so he gets harassed and slapped. Mbakwe visits Gladys with treats, and he tells her he loves her and asks for her hand in marriage. Mind you, he's already seen this woman once in his life before. He sings for her.
Oh, woman no cry. Oh, woman no cry. I say, woman no cry.
Okay. Sit down.
Performances moves her so much that she accepts his proposal on the spot. Now wow. I like Gladys' fit in this scene. On their way to school, Mbakwe gives the boys a letter to deliver to their teacher, Gladys, and they read it, obviously, and vow to stop their love. After school, Gladys gives them a letter to give to their father. The letter, which they read, says that Mbakwe can come to her house tomorrow. But later, we see Mbakwe telling the boys that Gladys is coming to the house. He tells them this more than once.
Remember that I am expecting a visitor today, okay?
Not like he didn't know that he was going there either, because he was checking his bicycle.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
How can an error like this happen? Anyway, Aki puts poison ivy in Mbakwe's bathwater so he can't go. His plan works, but Mbakwe gets sick and tells them to call Gladys to visit him or he will die and haunt her as a ghost. You can just tell her to come normally. You don't have to be manipulative about it. There's a character named Dorcas who has a mental illness, and her character is meant to be funny because she has a mental illness. I know this joke, if I can call it a joke, is a product of a different time period, but it really annoys me throughout. Aki and Pawpaw bring Dorcas and pretend like he's Gladys, and that's played as a joke, but it's not funny at all. At this point, I was very close to turning the movie off. The next scene has no sound, and I just left it in. It is well. Mbakwe prepares to visit Gladys, planning on bringing her back to his house, and he tells his kids not to eat a plate of rice that he prepared for her. I wonder what's going to happen. Anyway, they open the plate of rice and they see a rat in it. Ha. Mbakwe ties them to a pole to shoot them to death, but someone arrives in the nick of time to save them. In the next scenes, Mbakwe is petitioning to the elders for the right to kill his sons. Then, the boys kill a man. At this point, are you even surprised? Their father kicks them out of his house. Better than killing them, I guess. After their father kicks them out, they go to their uncle's village to stay, and they are being mean to his daughter and everybody else. It's not funny. It's just annoying and my head hurts. There's a scene where their uncle is crying because of the children, and honestly, that is so real. The boy is still a guy's clothes, and when he goes home, his wife is in a meeting, then this happens.
It's okay. Come and collect it. You have your duty to carry out. She must pay that money.
Yeah, I will not spend the money.
I will. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Why must you do this to me?
It's a love story. I beg you, give me a rapper.
Yes, it's true. A normal human being can't be naked.
These kids, they've killed me.
Meanwhile, you must pay the money.
Oh, hey, what's up? Never thought I'll see you again. At this point, the movie stops attempting to have any semblance of a plot. So I'll just see some of the remaining scenes that happened in this movie. Multiple people in their uncle's village are planning to kill the boys, and at this point, I'm ready for them. I think the boys need to leave this world. Domestic violence, ha 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 ha. Their uncle is dead and they are celebrating for some reason. Oh, he's still alive, yay! They go back to their village to bury the cars for money. They spike their uncle's family's food with weed. The uncle plans to shoot them, and the gun gets jammed. Everybody in the village enters the compound to kill them. They escape, and the movie ends. Fucking hell. Where do I even start? The plot. There is no plot as far as I'm concerned. Aki and Pawpaw are mischievous boys. Their father wants to marry their teacher. They stop it. Their father chases them to their uncle's family, and they cause trouble there as well. You can call this plot the same way you can call this cooked. It doesn't do enough to be called a story, in my opinion. Stuff just happens in this movie just because. You don't get the feeling that one scene is the direct result of the previous scene and it's going to affect the next scene. Scenes just exist on their own. Next, the acting. Aki, Pawpaw, Mbakwe, their uncle and his wife all act fairly well. My personal favorite was Pawpaw. Aside these people though, everybody else were average to extremely bad. My God, there are so many scenes that left me in disbelief. The visuals. It was fine, I guess. I didn't really notice anything that stood out to me in a good or a bad way. The audio. I talked about it earlier, but the audio is really, really annoying. It gave me an headache. My biggest problem with this movie, however, is that I didn't find it funny. As I said earlier, this movie doesn't really have much of a plot going for it, so it relies on the comedy to carry it. It doesn't work at all because most of these jokes are slapstick. Not like I don't find slapstick funny, but better in short doses, not an entire movie. I feel like in a comedy movie, a lot of the jokes should be well written and planned. So even if you don't find them funny, you can at least appreciate that it was a good joke. Most of these jokes aren't well written and I don't find them funny. I don't see the boys as being assholes for no reason. I really wanted to like this movie, but it's not good, I'm sorry. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just too cynical for an Aki and Pawpaw movie. Or maybe this is not their funniest movie. If you actually know the funny Aki and Pawpaw movies, please comment them down below so I can watch them. Thank you for watching this video.